Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man...
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good play. And it's Guardiola. Oh, it's coming. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Van Bouten. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get... He's tried one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hangs in across. Cleared for... He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Skull, and he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick, looking to play him in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mohamed Salah. Palmer. It's a searching pass. Tries to play it through. Caceres. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior tries looking up for options on the left. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Parked outside the stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Azar. Saka. Hazard in acres of space out wide. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely spread. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Scholes goes steaming forward. That's tidy. It's Scholes! It's a goal! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's been cut out, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Fires it in, look. Scholes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius, and a chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Oh, he's been caught napping! There's the delivery. Rijkaard with the clearance. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! Yes! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Saka has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Boca Juniors couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Forlan. That's an excellent interception. Son Heung-min. Threads one in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Scholes. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Moved on forwards. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto picks it up out wide.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Ljungberg, oh, we expected better, and so did he. Played back into the centre. Forlan. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Roberto.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Caceres. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Guardiola. Scholes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Serginho goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Van Basten. He's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Chance, surely! He's delivered all right! A goal at a really telling moment. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten. Defending was strong and firm. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Scholes. And here's Forlan. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Oh, well played, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Roberto wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. Son Heung-min. Good play on the left-hand side here. Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nice interception, well timed. Cross in, looks like a good one. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Van, tries a shot!
Well, he's...
And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant... Gets his head on it! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great vision. He has a look out. It scores!
Too close for comfort.
Now it's Eto'o. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Drogba. And this is Scholes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Scholes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Drogba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caceres receives it in a wide position. And he's decided to go for it. Corner number 2 then. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Floated through.
He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We are into overtime. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's... He's going for goal! He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked...
And Trife! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Goal! Galatasaray! And again they hit the front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Galatasaray take the lead. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Van Dijk. Scholes. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Eto'o! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's through and all, and Cruyff! Rodri, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Eto'o. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good read. Now that is commitment to the cause. Galatasaray have their third corner. Climbs up big! And he's quick to get it clear again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a good spell of possession. Decent chance! Well, that has not gone well. Oh, important interception. Scholes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's that. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That was good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. He is through. He tries a shot. He's big. Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Adams makes the interception. Now it's Torres. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal aimed in towards the big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. He's on it, and the shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well. Yamal. Looking to play him in. And this is Torres. He's found the way through. Shot, surely!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? And that's gone loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at good chance here!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Nicely shaped ball. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Out of play for a goal kick. Scholes. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now there's... and the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. And here's Pedri. Scholes. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is quite a battle.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Saliba attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min, and that is expertly dealt with. It scores! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Scholes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Mbappe picking up the
And
Man
now,
of the Match
please
award,
turn
and
towards
no
the
surprise
screen for
there.
a special presentation featuring
How
our
do you look
guest
back on the game then,
performance
Jim?
today.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
After 10 minutes
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely.
Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's picked it up out wide.
Such good technique.
Now the cross. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Triol is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rice. Pedri.
2 added minutes has
Whatever
been
he had in
indicated.
mind, that was not it. Pedri. He's beaten the last man. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Yamal. He's going to be disappointed with that. For Rice. And it's Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's away! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's managed to get free. Messi! Oh, it's gone in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Azar. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Threads one in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yamal. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is our decent chance! Oh, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again into the dying minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance here to counter. He's in a great position here, and he's away, and the flag, there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fires it in low. And that was very necessary. Distributed tidily. Well, that has not gone well. But he's well positioned. He's had a shot!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero gets into a good position. Played into space, and this is Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. So what can they make of this? Gabriel cuts it out. Scholes. And he plays one through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Del Piero. Scholes. Great vision. Spread neatly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's picked his way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after... And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both, but...
And the shot!